140 people will lose their jobs when SK Siltron in Bay County closes. They manufacture semiconductors for electric vehicles, and a company spokesperson says changes in the EV market have created challenges for the business. The subsidiary opened in Bay County back in September of 2022. Then the company announced it would invest $300 million into this facility. Now, in a matter of 60 days, operations will stop and the plants will be shut down. This was a major deal for the semiconductor industry in Michigan 4 years ago. Governor Gretchen Whitmer had this to say in September of 2022 when she joined other elected officials at the ribbon cutting for the Bay County facility.
It's very exciting. This is the future of technology, of mobility.
Now the company says changes in market conditions were contributing factors to the decision to close. University of Michigan Flint economics professor Chris Douglas says the one-time projections made for EV purchases have fallen short.
The Biden administration, the Whitmer administration, and others projected that we'd have near 20 to 30% of new vehicles sold in the U.S. be electric vehicles. But here we are in 2026, and only about 7 or 8% of vehicles are electric vehicles.
He says the demand isn't there. The plant specifically made semiconductors for those electric cars. A report published by Edmunds in April showed new EV sales in the U.S. sat at 6.5% for February. The previous year, EV sales accounted for 7.4% of new vehicles purchased. Douglas thinks the projections never amounted to what they were supposed to be because of barriers when it comes to driving an EV.
I think the technological innovations that need to happen for consumers to increase the demand for electric vehicles just didn't happen. So gasoline-powered vehicles just still remain much more convenient for consumers.
In a statement, the company says, quote, SK Siltron invested to expand the CSS business to meet then growing customer demand for a specialized product used in electric vehicles. Significant changes in the EV market have created sustained challenges for the silicon carbide wafer business. SK Siltron CSS will work closely with employees and officials to ensure a responsible wind down. According to SK Siltron, in October 2024, they received a loan from the Department of Energy for up to $544 million. It was meant to expand American manufacturing. The company says they paid off that loan earlier this month. I did reach out to Governor Gretchen Whitmer's office for comment about the closure and haven't heard back. Tonight, we are also hearing from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation in a statement. The spokesperson, Danielle Elmerson, says, quote, we are disappointed that uncertainty in the federal level and across the world continues to impact families at home. As evidenced in today's news from SK Siltron, that MIDC is committed to bringing jobs to our local communities, including those in Bay County, and growing economic opportunities so everyone can make it in Michigan.